And good morning, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Just got back from Sunday school and church and the office. So Uncle Al's a little bit tired. Okay, it's like, I swear to God, people don't listen to the word of God, they're going to get it. Remember what God told Noah? I had to pound it into my students. First fire, then ice. Okay? If mankind doesn't get their act together, and I think God's going to get pissed. Sorry about that. I don't like to curse on Sunday, but he is. Now, right now, England is suffering from a big heat wave. Why? Because the hot water is going around this cold spot. This cold spot's off of Greenland. The heat wave water is off of England cooking people. If you wonder how hot it is, go ask preparedness veteran. Yesterday I couldn't put out my video because I was adjusting wiring for somebody for a cool room. Okay, we know what we're doing. I have to stress on wiring. If you don't know what gauge you're doing and you don't understand controllers, inverters, and generators, solar batteries are not generators. Go watch Cap Patton's Family Compound or Gray Man Prepping, the other guy, that Skills channel, because a lot of people, I swear to God, are doing all sorts of weird things. Let's get out my files. Okay, SHTF files. You got only 9 months left to go. Possible coup. A lot of mental zombies. Let's see what the hell did I wrote down my notes. No, you don't want to learn about that. You don't care. No, that's not it. No, that's a zombie problem. Oh, let's see. No, that's a California problem. That's an LA problem. Maybe I don't have it in here. Sorry. I haven't eaten yet, so it's just my stomach's upset and I'm drinking ginger ale like crazy. No, a lot of people. Okay. There we go. Sodom and Gomorrah. If you read Genesis, 5 cities of the plain. Okay, that's 13.12. Okay, Prepper Buggin, Lot's wife. Not you know what happened to Lot's wife. All right, 2023, 5 cities in the United States is going to get it. New York City, D.C., San Francisco, L.A., Chicago, and any blue city in the United States. Again, I have to tell people about the 50-mile area. A lot of you are in it, and a lot of you are not prepared. And a lot of you got these weird ideas of everything. Now, on the rice situation, I'm Asian, Japanese, so I know what's going on with the rice situation. America has enough rice. Why? Because we're the 5th biggest grower and exporter of long grain rice. Now, a lot of people get confused about the rice situation. California is totally out of the market because of the flooding this winter. The other problem is there's 12 rice-producing states. Because of the weather problems, only 6 are producing. So we have plenty of white rice, okay, long grain. Now, what India produces is different. They produce either jasmine or sticky rice for the rest of the world. They had a big problem this year, so they're cutting back. They're not exporting. So that's a big problem for Africa and India. Okay? I tell a lot of people, if you're using long grain rice, remember, it's not sticky and it's not jasmine. So you're going to lose some nutrients off of there. And a lot of people don't understand. What do you mean we're going to get quash and quail? If you only eat rice and beans, it's a complete protein, but you sacrifice other things and you'll get quash. Your limbs will wither away. You have a big swollen stomach. Back in the 80s and 70s, they showed a lot of starving African kids like that condition. That's called quash. Okay? Little bony. Okay? Have a swollen belly. That's quash, folks. That's eating rice and beans. This is why I tell people, if you do that diet, you have to eat 2 butternut squash. So when I hear people say, I'll eat a lot of yams. You have to eat 4 yams, sweet potato yams, with rice and beans. 2 butternut squash, or 3 acorn squash, or 4 of the Cuba chop hard shell pumpkin, or hard shell squash, to meet that quota. All right, Uncle Alan did a lot of research, and I don't want to hear, you have to buy rice and beans, rice and beans. Slap them in the head. And when they do rice and beans, make sure you get what? I've been nibbling, okay? Pig's feet, so you put it in. All right, too. One second, I gotta wash up a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Just been busy, all right? When I'm eating pig's feet and boiled peanuts, really stressed out. Now, I had a good sale today at Winco when I was escorting some people. Found these for $1.89. Okay? Why I buy dry roasted peanuts? Because of calorie content. Or not chestnuts. Cashews, mixed nuts and stuff like that, because it's a form of protein. Okay, another reason is the jar. If you read the code number, okay, this is the perfect plastic if you want to store away or cache small amounts of long grain rice. I have a absorbing pack, and this is about 2 years old. Hasn't changed that much. So, only changes about the volume. 18 ounce, this is 16 ounce. Okay? And I use these and put in my berry tubes. Now, Uncle Alan has a whole bunch of food storage lockers. Okay, climate controlled. And I have a battery bank on it. I've been talking to my friend, well, Uncle Alan, we're going to bury the shipping container. I'm like, it wasn't designed for burial. We have to dig it out, and we looked at it. It's already bowing in. And I'm kind of looking at him like, why didn't you ask me first before doing something stupid like this? Well, I didn't realize it, Uncle Al. I thought these things would hold pressure from top to bottom, not from the sides. People don't understand simple, basic mechanics. Yeah, okay? You have dirt that moves, and it goes, and then your shipping container's crushed. Plus is wiring on the solar panels, and I'm looking at them, wrong gauge. Your panels are exposed to the weather, so if we have a hailstorm, windstorm, something rocks, whatever, or we have a hurricane, it'll blow away and you have nothing. All right? Because he's like, well, isn't solar the future? Only 15%. All right? Uncle Alan's getting tired and old. I have to explain this all the time. All right, so I'm going to close this out. All right, try to buy long grain rice. Do not panic. Rest of the world, like Europe, Middle East, and Africa, are going to suffer. South America, it's 50-50. Australia, you don't eat that much rice unless you're one of the Asian races. Philippines, you might have trouble. So is Southeast Asia. Okay, because Vietnam's making bucks on its rice crop. Now, a lot of you people are asking me questions. And I wouldn't be living in Ohio, Michigan. Let's see, Ohio, Michigan. Let's see, Ohio, Michigan. Ohio. O-H-I-O, yeah, Ohio. And whatchamacallit, Indiana. For two things. The holes are opening, and a lot of people are going to be surprised when they see these flying out. And it's not like, oh, it's a Thunderbird. We'll just shoot it down with our AKs. Wolverines! Okay, that would be most of the B-rated monster movies, but these are Thunderbirds. And the pterodactyl ones, pteranodons, okay, they're intelligent. They're a little bit more smarter than human beings. I had to counsel them, if you want to hunt humans and kill them and eat them, please do it in trees. You can put the corpses in trees, munch on their gizzards, whatever you want to eat. You have to use spears, either wooden or iron rods. You have to wear a vest, so us people in the know won't shoot you guys. And remember, you can pick off the young, the females, and the males, especially the idiots out there in camouflage. Very easy to see. Okay, there's three kinds of Thunderbirds. There's the eagle or vulture type, the pteranodons, and the third type. Now, if your wife and kids are on lampposts being filleted by one of these things, too bad. Okay? Another big insult, do not call Terrans, those are the lizard people, aliens. Only aliens, go look in the mirror, is you. Okay? These were the original inhabitants of Earth. Don't call this planet Earth. It's called Terra. Okay? In intergalactic and other languages, Earth means poo. I'm from the planet Pooh. Okay? So don't do that. Alright? I talk to the frog people. They don't really care once Ohio's black swamp gets reflooded. They're going to go in and they're going to get rid of the humans. I just tell them, do it politely and nicely. And don't eat too much. Alright? Remember, conservation. So Uncle Al could later herd them into dome cities where they don't hurt people. God. So you're going to save us, Uncle Al? Yes, Uncle Al's got to make money, and you owe me money. What does that mean? Uncle Al's Kentucky Fried Human. Get a bucket, and with biscuits. Still working on that. All right, folks, I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. But Uncle Al, we're not all sheep. Look at Dad at YouTube. Okay, like I said, you know, it might be a little funny, might be a little strange, but once you get filleted and eaten, that's not my problem. Okay? Long live the old republic while it still stands. The new republic is arising. We know who the bad guys are. I'm going to list them down next video. And you have a nice day. Grow a garden. Be a good person. Talk to people. Because all this you see right here is an illusion. Have a great Sunday. Bye now.